underdevelopment. But if you want to develop, you need the internal market of each of these countries. You need the regional market, but you also need the international market. Because if the regional market could develop a country, Kenya would have developed, because it had the monopoly of the market of Kenya and of the market of Uganda, and even you could say some other parts of East Africa. Another example I can give you is China. China has become the second biggest economy in the world. What were the stimuli that stimulated the economy of China? Remember, China, even without trading with other countries, is a country of 1.3 billion people. But those 1.3 billion people were not enough to transform the market of the economy of China. It was when it started trading with the whole world that it now became what it has become. Even in India, you can also go and study that. You're the experts, because you are experts. Me, I'm not an expert, I'm just a freedom fighter. Therefore, we need, when we talk of East Africa, we are talking of prosperity for our children, for our companies, for our businesses, for our professionals. The singers, why can't the singers develop? Why don't you have big singers like the ones you have in America? They just die here, they sing here in Manzese, then from Manzese. You can't develop, because you can't go to Nairobi. Nairobi is closed. Kama najaribu kwenda Nairobi, hapa ni kwa Kenya. You can't go to Kampala. They are confined. But in America, you sing in California. From there, you go and sing in Atlanta. From the whole area is open to you to push your talent. So the first point about integration is prosperity. The second point is security. The Americans are saying that they want to be superior on land, superior in air, superior at sea, but also superior in space. They want to be superior everywhere. Now, Uganda is a developing country. Tanzania is a developing country. Kenya is a developing country. They will develop. Uganda will become a first world country. That's what we are working for. But if you remember some history, you know that in the Second World War, the first victims of aggression were highly advanced but smaller countries. The Netherlands, this was the first to be conquered by Hitler. Denmark, even France. Switzerland managed to pick a chenga by saying, for us we are neutral. Therefore, modernity alone was not enough to defend those countries. So if you think of security, strategic security, in the world of the United States, the world of China, the world of Russia, India, there are only 4 people who have been to the moon now. The Americans have been to the moon, The Russians have been there. The Chinese have gone. The Indians have gone. It is we who are still here. So those people are there at the moon, they are looking at us. Just like ants. Tunalima dudu inakula sukari. I don't know what you call it. They are called it ebilinyo. Inonyankole. Zinapenda sukari hivi dudu. Zinapenda sukari. Unamtazama tu. If you want to spray them with the insecticide, they die. They don't even know what's. Therefore, Excellencies, gentlemen, and ladies, of course, also. The second point about integration is security. You can have small countries, but guaranteed by big countries. The United States has been guaranteeing these small West European countries, these Holland, these Denmark. Buko hapo tu lakini kuna mtu mkubwa anasimamia hivi vinchi hivyo vidogo. So, who is the guarantor of Africa now? Tunaishi kwa bahati. Finally, integration is about undugu. In Africa, we are very lucky. We are the same people. The whole African continent, there are only four groups. There is the Niger-Congo group of languages, Bantu and then you have the Nilo-Saharan, our Nilotic languages, and Cushitic. Then you have the Afro-Asiatic, the Arabic, and the small language in South Africa, the Khoisan. Here in East Africa, I can address people in my local language all the way to Mwanza. I didn't know that Sukuma and Nyamwezi were very close to my dialect. I didn't bother so much. I knew Kihaya, Kinyambo, Kizinza, all those are my dialect. I speak, they are like my dialect. But one day President Kikwete lent me a plane, your plane, the president's plane, and there was somebody who was working there. He had a label with the name there, Nkuba. I said, Nkuba. What does this mean? It means, you call it Radi, lightning. That in Chisukuma, Nkuba means lightning. That's what it means in my language. In Nyankore, Nkuba means lightning. In Uganda, Nkuba means rain. For Uganda got it wrong, they thought The other day, I was graduating army officers. There was an officer from Tanzania. He had a name, Busungu. What does your name mean? Where do you come from? He said, from Tanzania. From where? What does your name mean? He said, Busungu means anger in Chisukuma. That's what it means in Uganda. Then you go to the Nyachusas down there. When they are greeting, Ogonire. What is Okugona? For them, they got it wrong. They say Ogona means to sleep. here to Kogwana means kufuruta. When the girl from Kenya, the girl who won the prize here, when she came, where are you from? From Kakamega. We started talking in our language. When you were there, we were talking. Murende, Uriana, Makua. I was talking with the girl here, the girl from Kenya. So the third issue about integration is undugu. Not only are these tribes similar or linked, but we have the advantage of Swahili, which is a language which has no tribe. How can we then fail to build a strong unity in order to guarantee our future? Economically, security-wise, diplomatically. Now, finally, when we have the East African market here, first of all, we sell within the market. But also, we can negotiate better with others if we are big. We are now East Africa, 170 million people. When we go to talk with somebody, he will listen. But if I go to Uganda, who are you? I'm Uganda. What's your population? 40 million. My people are trying, they produce a lot of children, they are really trying. But still, there are not enough critical mass to bargain with China, bargain with India. Integration, therefore, is for our prosperity, is for our security, is for our undugu. Finally, I have been given a task to lead an East African delegation to talk with the EU. I think the EU must be here. We are harmonizing our stand on the EPA. I've also been given that job. I've been given that job informally, now it has been given to me formally, that I harmonize the position of East Africa on the issue of EPA. And we are doing it. But in the meantime, you people, you are threatening to harm Kenya. We object to this. And I'm coming to lead the delegation to Brussels to say, stop this, stop the stampede, let's talk. The other time they said that there was an EU lady who was coming to Nairobi that we must sign before that woman goes back, that she had come for a conference, that we should sign before the lady goes back. I said, tell the lady to go and come back. There's no problem. Then they said that if we didn't sign quickly, the MPs of Europe were about to go on holiday. And if we didn't sign, they would go on holiday and they can't come back. Now, I have never had a holiday for the last 47 years. So when I hear people who talk about world issues, talking about holiday, I cannot follow. Because for me, I've never had a holiday for 47 years. That means those people have no problem. They're just passing time. Ilikizo nitalipata wakati gani? Me, I've never had ilikizo since 1971. I am always on work up to midnight and starting at 6 o'clock. So if the Europeans no longer have any problems and they have holidays all the time, when we are talking about 170 million people who want partnership with you. Call the MPs from holiday, tell them to come back. There's something. So please, let's be serious. I'm really going to, I have seen Africa losing opportunities. We lost opportunity in 1963 when Marimo insisted. He was let down by his colleagues. But you have seen that when he took advantage with Karume, what they did has survived. And has helped the people of Tanganyika and Zanzibar. So, I thank you very much for making me chairman for this year. I thank President Magufuli for being chairman for 2 years. I thank the secretariat. I thank you for being Mukonogamu, the same that the secretariat is Anatunza Pesa, no further, the same. Vizuri, I thank all the ministers, but please remember the aim of integration are those 3 words: prosperity, security, and undugu, our kinship. The other day, I thank President Kikwete because my clan in Tanzania is very big. Cardinal Rugambwa was a member of my clan. The other day, one of my relatives, my clansman, Nyinondi of Karagwe, died. I had to ring President Kikwete, please, President, allow me to go and bury my relative. So he allowed me, and I went. But I couldn't really interact with my family there because the whole government of Tanzania came, the RD, what do you call him, the regional commission. And I thought, that's how it was. Your family, I had just to say hello, and I went back. So these borders are the problem for our families. You people, you hear people they call the interacustrian Bantu. If you have never seen these people, I am one of them. President Magufuli here is one of them. We are the Bantus of the lakes. We speak one language. We also have the Nilotics of the lake, our Luos, we are one people. So, when you are doing your business of the borders, the what, please remember that our families are on the other side. Make it easier for us to move so that you don't also become like the colonialists had become a problem to us. Not allowing us to go and see our relatives. I thank you. I wish you good luck. Now, as chairman, I think I'm remaining with one job, to read the communique, somebody to read the communique. I call the secretary again to read the communique. Thank you very much.
Na mtazamaji wa TBC, ndivyo ambavyo mwenyekiti wa sasa wa Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki anavyojumuisha maneno yake siku ya leo, lakini ameongea mengi. Kikubwa sana amesisitiza kwamba ukiangalia katika Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki tuko watu 170 ya onga. Kwa hiyo amesisitiza kwamba tuko na nafasi kubwa ya kipekee na inapaswa tuwe na ushirikiano wa kiuchumi, ushirikiano wa
This is a question of Burundi. Burundi is the problem of, it has had problems in the past. And even now they still have some issues. But this is our problem. We are the ones who can solve it. Therefore, with the European Union, we have the problem of unilaterally saying that you put sanctions on Burundi. This is our member. They are part of the East African community. When they were joining the East African community, one of the experts from Arusha came and told me that Burundi cannot join. I said, why not? He spoke in Swahili. Hata watashindwa kuipa ada. You know, ada is fees. Membership fee. And this person was from the secretariat of the community. I told him that economic community is not about ada. It's not about the fees. It's not about membership fees. Economic community is about, first of all, economic trade. And I can tell you, Burundi, even before they joined, they were members of the East African community. Why? Because of the internal problems, Bagaza had set up quite a number of factories. But because of the problems, the factories collapsed. So we are buying East African goods. So what other membership do you want? So what I told that man said, the fees of Burundi should be shared by us. Because Uganda is already benefiting from the Burundi market, when Burundi is not benefiting. We are selling in Burundi, Burundi is not selling back to us. Because the factories had collapsed. Tanzania is selling there, Kenya is selling there. So we who are benefiting from the market of Burundi, we should share the fees, and we did. We shared. We shared. You pay so much. You pay for Uganda, but also share the Burundi. So European Union and other big players. Recently there was talk about South Sudan, that they wanted to put sanctions on South Sudan in the UN. But what sort of bad manners is this? I am the one who knows South Sudan. As I speak now, there are 1 million South Sudanese in Uganda, refugees. So, who are you to talk about South Sudan? I am the one carrying all the issues. For you, just come as a tourist, and you are the one who says, I said, please, if you want to punish the leaders in South Sudan, I will be the one to whisper to you that these people they cannot change. Let's do this. It should come from the region, not from far away. So please, Burundi, it is our member, and we want them to sign after we have harmonized. We want them to sign the EPA, but how will they sign when they are under sanctions? Without a discussion. So please, our house is our house. Don't come into my house without consultation. If you are really my good friend, I thank you and I wish you good luck.